Toastmasters and most honorable guest. If you think about constant supply, something that we have to do, things that we have to do for survival, like speaking or walking or drinking or sleeping, dreaming, somebody can say. But if we eliminate those things, those constants, we are left with very few things. For me, one of those things is sport. When I think about sport, my mind and my body just light up, just like flipping a light switch in dark room at night. I become somebody else. I've been playing sports as far as I can remember, and my sport has always been basketball. We can say it was a sort of serendipity for me. Since my mother just said one day we're going to play basketball, and I played since I was very little, about 3 to 4 years old. I could barely hold the basketball. And I played since I was 18 to 19 years old, when unfortunately, or fortunately, I joined engineering school, and sadly I kind of gave up to my social life. If you think about sport, I can think about 3 memorable things. One of these is training. Another one can be the different flavors of victory and defeat. And more importantly is the bond that you create with your teammates. Let's talk about the first one. Let's talk about training. When I think about training, it's all based on training, really. But even though everything is focused on training, and even though when you think about training, it's mostly you think about physical training, there is so much more to it. There is the mental component. You're teaching your brain the words, never give up. Because this is what is going to keep you going whenever you don't know where the finish line is going to be. Whenever you don't know, is this going to be enough? Whenever you don't know when to stop. And when you train, usually you do that for a feeling of accomplishment. You do that for reaching the goal. Think about it. It's like going from the couch to running an half marathon. You start from 1K, 2K, 5K, slowly you get maybe 10K, 15, and boom, you reach 21K. And when you reach the finish line, when your hands are right above your head toward the sky, there is really, even though everybody's staring at you, nobody will know the road that took you there, all the effort you put into running the 21K. You were sleeping on the couch a couple of months before. We said the feeling of accomplishment. What a better feeling than winning, right? But winning, it's not just winning, but wanting to win. It's even greater and better. And as such, since winning comes with hours and hours of training, it comes with its arch enemy, which is defeat. And while for me, of course, winning has its beauty, right? But the defeat is when you actually understand how the components of each one of us, how you are reacting to the defeat. How are you going to let defeat hit you? And which are the steps that you're going to take from that defeat. Victory in the end is nothing but just training and experience. But training and experience is just nothing but the results of failures and failures, one after another. I said that for me, even though winning is important, I said that the bond that you create with your teammates, your coach, the crowd, all your supporters, it's far more important. I can really easily forget about a victory and a defeat. Very easily. I can remember one. But I can't forget how that defeat felt like after training all these days. I can't forget about that victory, that awesome victory felt like. When the hand was so close, when you were running out of time, the ball is in your hand, and you go for that shot. Your teammates are just bolting out of the bench. They're jumping toward you, and then finally the ball goes in, and the crowd goes crazy. How can you forget those feelings? You just really can't forget those. And going back to training, they're worth every single hour you spend training under the sun, for every single second you spend swimming, every single blister, every single injury. They're worth every one of those things. Sport, as you can say, it's way more than training for winning, because it takes into account the training. It takes into account the beauty of the victory, the beauty of the defeat, but it also takes into account all the people that you decide to share this journey with. Sport really teaches you lessons and leaves you with memories. It's, in a way, takes into account all the aspects of life in and on itself. And while school can prepare you for having a great life and having a career, there is something in the matter of physical training, and there is something in the matter of sports that really cannot be taught. It's something that you have to experience yourself. If any one of you has not experienced what I just talked about, I say it's really never too late. Because in the very beginning you will fall, then you will step back up, you will learn, and you will be left with memory that will last forever. Thank you.